Yeah, I mean, we're 5 weeks into the race season. Definitely way further down the road than where we were when we first had our first interviews, where we didn't have any bikes or any parts, or we just were signing riders. So we've come a long ways. I feel now that we've got more into a pattern of week in and week out racing, that we've started to get the flow going and starting to get to where we need to pick up on getting everybody, I think, more comfortable on the bikes, and we're getting our track built, which is going to help out quite a bit, and just get a better program going, I think, for the riders, and it should be a lot better than it's been the last 5 weeks. This team has won championships in the past, so that's our goal. We're also working with a lot of sponsors for the future, and we put a lot of sponsors together in a short time. Feel really happy with what we've done, and look forward with the sponsors that we're working with to grow the team. I think 4 rounds in, where we're at right now with the riders and how we've been doing, I think we're at where we expected with Kyle. Being on a new bike in the short time that we've had to spend on it. He's making all the main events. He's running right in there in the mid-pack with the guys that he should be riding with, and I think now we're getting to a point where now he's comfortable where the bike is and knows what it can do, and I think we need to now start working on that aspect of it and giving him stuff that will make it better. With Josh coming in, we knew with his injuries what he had going, and really we weren't sure what to expect at the first race, even if he was going to be able to, to ride with the limited amount of time that he had on the bike before we went there. I thought he did a great job with him getting hurt at Dodger, cracking a couple of small bones in his shoulder. We're just evaluating that 1 week at a time, so we're just, I think when he comes back, we want him to come back a lot stronger than he was and get ready for, for the outdoors. We had a few feelers out of who's out there making mains and who is available, and there wasn't that many riders that were the ones that we probably wanted to get on that were on Kawasaki's had deals, and it's not worth them to move over from maybe one race to leave what they have to try out. So Cody Mackie he was a good story. I mean, he came from Australia and bought his own bike, living in somebody's house on the floor and struggling. So, but watching him, we've noticed him before, and Lucas, one of my partners, is from Australia and knew him, and knew riders that knew him. So it just seemed like a good choice to put him on the bike, and just watching him ride, he attacks the track, and that's what you look for in a rider, that somebody wants to attack the track and go fast, and that's what I've always looked for. And he's got a lot of heart, and up in Oakland, the same thing. Went right out there and had great times and extremely confident, and put it in the show, even after falling, and still got up and charged it right back in. So it's always good to see a guy that really wants it and is putting the effort in. I think we're learning what the riders need a lot more. I know it's a big learning curve right now, and we can't get too frustrated on results and where we're at and who we're supposed to beat or who we're not supposed to beat. And it's just what we need to get done here to build the future in Jeff Ward Racing and make it a championship caliber team, and that's what we're doing right now. So there's no pressure for us to go out there and worry about who we need to beat right now. It's just getting all the pieces of the puzzle in place and moving forward.